We're here on 13 Fairway now. I gave a video last week about the work that we did over by 13 Green, and we had all that rain this weekend, and it worked fantastic. The whole area over there doesn't have a drop of water, so I'm really happy with how that turned out. Now I'm over on 13 Fairway, and yesterday we fixed this problem. So after I built my ditch there, we noticed that the water wasn't coming out of the draining out of the ditch like it should be, and I haven't been able to finish this over here because it's been so wet. Now we have had a ton of rain, so I understand that part, but it still wasn't draining right. So last week I got digging in here, and we found one of our big sluice pipes here had a crack in it, a tree root, and it was blocked with all mud. So none of that was draining. It was all just going into the ditch, but not exiting the course. So what we did yesterday was, it's really hard to fix terracotta pipe. So I rigged something up. I found a 10-inch pipe that fits in this sleeve, and we kind of foamed it together. It's really sturdy. Plus that's not a high pressure situation, so that's gonna work out great. Now we just have to backfill it with stone, and our area over on 14 is already drying up because the water is going in the ditch and off the property. So I'm happy with that also, because now I could finally get over there and do some work. It's just been so wet that I've been trying to work on it, but I haven't been able to. So we're definitely heading in the right direction with this, and I should be able to shape that out pretty quickly. And we're moving along in the right direction. One other thing I want to mention about, I heard some concerns about the water on 7 Fairway. If we remember, this summer we never had to pump water off of that fairway. So what happens in the fall through the winter, is we have to cut down all our high grasses, our ornamental grasses that are behind 7 Green and behind 9 Green. Plus we cut all the fescue areas. As soon as we cut them, that means when it rains, all that water is rushing down to 7 a lot quicker. So for instance, we were really happy with the work that we've done on 7, because we had all summer last year, we did not use the pump. As soon as November rolled around and we cut everything down and there's no growth on the trees, nothing to stop the rain, plus frozen ground. So everything washes off of the clubhouse area down to 7. As soon as we start getting some growth in the spring and those ornamental grasses start growing up, that's going to stop the water from gushing down, and it'll go to the drain pipes and the whole system will work better. So personally, I'm not concerned about number 7 at all. It's going to be just like last summer. Like I said, last summer we didn't have to use the pumps once. So I know that's one problem with, everybody seeing the course in March. It's a much different golf course in March than it is just even in May once we start getting growth. So those little things are not a concern. I know there was worry about, we still didn't fix the problem. That problem is as fixed as it can be with how much rain we had. And like I said, once we start getting growth, I do not think we're gonna have to use the pumps down there, and I don't think it's gonna back up. It didn't back up last year, so I don't really expect it to back up this year. Last thing is, I know the weather is really nice, but today is actually the first day that we've been out on the course able to clean anything up. When it rains that much and the weather's that crappy, we can't drive on the fairways and stuff either. So we still have a lot of bunker work to do and a lot of cleaning to do, but that whole process goes pretty quick. And I discussed in the past why courses close throughout the winter and don't open till April. And a big part of that reason too, not to just protect the course, it's because through the winter you can't do work out on the course and everything gets dirty with the trees. But again, we go through this every year. We're very experienced at it, and I'm sure we'll have, if the weather stays decent without rain, we'll have the course cleaned up in no time. And then I am confident that our playing conditions are going to be the best they've ever been. So we an ugly course out here right now. Every day it's going to progress, and we're going to be at the top of our game come late April, mid-May, and we're excited about this season. So thanks.